I also wanted to talk to you about the Lost Ark stuff that's been happening. Team update, letter to the community, and waging war on the bots. Well, the truth is this has just not happened, and I think the graph is evidence of that. Like, look right here. This is March 31st. This is from June. I mean, this is like basically 2 or 3 months where like there were bots like crazy. They really didn't do a good job with the bots at all. The bots were massively overwhelming, and they might still be overwhelming. If you view this at 100% and this down here at the bottom 0 at 0%, games usually fluctuate between 50% to 100% of their population, depending on every single day. Lost Ark never has. However, this is probably the best dichotomy that we've seen so far. So I don't think that they've done a very good job with the bots at all. I also don't think that they've done a very good job with a lot of the quality of life increases. The honing changes in Tier 3 were held back way too long. Argus was released very early, and because it was the first content update that was added into the game, and because of how quickly it happened, I think that a lot of people had a very negative opinion on it because of that. And I think Vaulton was done properly, and I think everything after Vaulton, to be honest, was done pretty much properly. Like, if you played the game free to play, but you played it regularly, you probably could do the content on release, or at least most of the people that I talked to did, that were free to play or like almost free to play, like $20 or like $50 a month or something like that. Recognize we've fallen short of accomplishing our desired relationship. So basically, I mean, they're just saying straight out that they fucked up, which is good. That's the first step. I'm glad to hear this. The war against bots. During this process, we've realized new players may be hindered from progressing, like not getting enough gold from honing. Like, this just isn't acceptable. I'm gonna be honest. I don't say that because I hate the game. I say that because I love the game. I have 1.4k hours in Lost Ark, and I stopped playing it seriously during Vaulton or Vicus. I have every fucking adventure journal at 100%. I think I'm missing like 15 Mokoko seats, but I have all the rest of them. I played this game a lot. I think Lost Ark is a great game, and they've been killing it. Let's talk about the reality, okay? Like, not getting enough gold, just reduce the gold. Problem solved. It says 200, just delete a 0. Now it's 20. Remove gold to silver. Yeah, exactly. They did. Okay, good. They should have done it faster. I don't believe that they did all that they could against bots. The chatters, the streamers, the YouTube commenters, the people making YouTube videos, everybody knew where the bots were except Amazon. They're like, well, they're right here. They're like,
I don't know where they are.
They're right there in Vern. You look at all the berserkers.
Well, I just can't seem to find them.
And it went on for over a year. What the fuck are you talking about? You were doing, this was your top priority. This was your top priority? That's really bad. It's awful. You didn't hire customer service, and you pay the price because customers got bad service. That's what happens. With new measures and constant ban waves, our changes have led to 55 billion bot gold removed from the game and a 99% in decrease with bots interacting with the economy. That's good. It seems like there are less bots now than there were. Opening the gates to new players. In order to enjoy Legion raids, 4 gear progression steps are currently required. We plan to integrate them into 2 tiers, okay? So probably, I think in Korea, you start in tier 3, right? Like, you pretty much start at 1302 or something like that? Oh, is it a different number? I thought you started in tier 3 in Korea. Oh, it's 1490. The point is that that's probably what they should do in the West as well. This is not the reason, like, so let me explain why Lost Ark is unforgiving to new players. And it has nothing to do with the item level requirements. So first thing you need to know is that every single thing that the community does is a result of a developer's action. The developer is God, and everything that happens in their world is their fault, and it's because of something that they did. So let's talk about why this happens in Lost Ark. The reason why it started happening more in Lost Ark after Vaulton is because Vicus is much more punishing than Vaulton. And that only became more the case whenever the Clown Raid came out, and then also because the Clown Raid only had 1 difficulty, so you didn't have the easy mode except for the rehearsal thing, and nobody really gives a shit about that. Also, Belshazzar is the same thing. Even on normal mode, 1 person fucks up, you get fucked. So what ends up happening is that those players that are playing the game a lot want to play with other people that play the game a lot. So they don't want to invite anybody who doesn't have Light of Salvation. They don't want to invite anybody who isn't 5x3 with the engravings. They don't want to invite anybody who doesn't have the Belshazzar ears. Because if they don't, and they take a risk on a new player, what ends up happening is that that new player makes a mistake, and then it wipes the entire raid. And this person's time is deleted. And that's what happens whenever you design encounters to punish people for bussing and fucking carrying. Sometimes the solution is worse than the problem. And that's what happened. Oh wow, somebody's buying a carry. Do people still do carries in Lost Ark? They sure as fuck do. So what's the problem? Legion raids are already too punishing. I don't enjoy that pressure. Yeah, it's not fun. That's the problem. And again, Smilegate did this on purpose. They did it on purpose to prevent bussing, which is like carrying. carrying. They don't want to have somebody go and solo Vaulton with like 1 or 2 people. Well, you know what I think? I think soloing Vaulton is fucking awesome. And Vaulton was more fun than any of the other ones. Except for maybe Gate 6 Belshazzar, but it was fun in a completely different way. I also thought Gate 4 Belshazzar was really good too. And the Procol fight is awesome as well. The content is great, but the pass-fail mechanics are not. Apparently they've solved this problem, and they've moved away from this in the Algatia and the Akan Legion raids. However, they're not in the West right now. You gotta try Belshazzar hard? At some point, yes. I just haven't done it yet. The cards. How are you making improvements on the cards? People have Light of Salvation 30. There's new player card sets already. Nobody wants a new player card set. People want Light of Salvation. You don't understand. If you see somebody with the new player card set, you think,
Oh, that's a new player. They're fucking garbage. I don't want to play with them.
it is because of the systems. The developer makes this happen. The players don't make this happen. I think you need to do a podcast with Stoops, other content creators, to address the problem, the Western servers. I would be more than willing to come on their podcast anytime they want, okay? Sure. Oh, big dick. For example, there's like masterpieces you can only get from the cube at level 2, but not at level 3. What the fuck is this? Why? They fixed that? Yeah, but how long did it take though? That's what I'm saying. How long does this take? Right now you can get masterpieces in higher cube. Next month is a better cube and boss rush function. Okay. Knowledge transfer, got that. You know what a big quality of life update for alts would be? Stop making people have to play 6 alts. Nobody wants to do that. They do that because the game incentivizes them to do that. Fix the rewards. Make it to where you can select a character on your roster every single week and say, this is my main character. I want all 6 of the rewards off of this one character. And if you don't want to do that, then you can play the system as it is. I think that if you can just play one character and get all the rewards on that character, nobody else is going to be complaining or getting mad about alts because they're going to be playing them not for efficiency, but for fun. Because all of these improvements for alts are about making them more efficient, not making them more fun. And that's what the issue is that people are not playing alts for fun. They're playing them to be more efficient. And that is bad. I don't want to have to play 7 different berserkers. By the way, let's say you have a berserker and you want to make a berserker alt, okay? If you want to send an item over to your berserker alt, both characters on the same account, there is a fion cost, which is a tax. And this tax, by the way, is multiple dollars. Like in terms of sending a jewelry item, one character on your account to your alt. This is not an auction house tax. This is not an inter-account tax where you're trading from one account to another. No, it's just for one account. It's disgusting. Here's how to fix alts, which, by the way, is not even the main problem with the game. That's like number 6 or 7 on the list. 6x rewards with 1 raid or 6x raids with 1 raid, maybe 2 raids. And if you want to do it again, do it on another character. There's like 4 different Legion raids. There's like Argos. There's the fucking boss rush. There's tons of stuff. They're adding a new tower. They're going to add even more Legion raids. Yeah, just once. Player exhaustion, learning, and dailies. And we will change most of the white mechanics to deal plain damage. Wow, how easy is that? Good idea. Where one player's mistake results in everyone failing so early in the game. How about get rid of this entirely? Why is it like this? This sucks. Like, at least change everything besides the current raid. Like, it's like this in Vicus. What the fuck are you talking about? Shit came out like last year. So doing that, keep reading. Okay, good. Also looking to applying similar changes to earlier Legion raids. Oh, smart. And we're aware of the sense of discontent regarding Chaos Dungeons, Guardian raids, and Una's tasks. So reducing them is not a simple problem to tackle. Yes, it is. You just reduce them. That's how to solve it. Let's do some logic, okay? Does anybody misunderstand this? Anybody not get it? That would instantly come back? Yeah, of course. This is how you do it. How many of you guys would come back if they did this? Yes, 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 yes. Players drop even lower? Maybe, yeah. Maybe whenever the player count hits 50,000, Amazon will say,
Okay, all right, fine. We'll make the game fun.
and then they'll improve the game. They'll make it better, just like they did with New World. And all of the problems that New World had, by the way, I said these were problems in the year 2020. Over a year before the game came out, I said, this is fucked. Everybody in the community shit on me. 4 months later, whenever these lazy fucks finally hit level 60, they said, hold up, wait a minute. Lost Ark was the same thing. Help cut down the grind. In the meantime, we'll introduce Ebony Cube, a new activity that combines Boss Rush and Dimension Cube in May. Is it still this way with the cube, that the best way to farm masterpieces with the cube is to wait out the timer until the last few seconds because it's a higher probability of you getting a treasure room? Is that still the case? Yes? Okay, so here's what you do. You get rid of that. No one does that? Yeah, because everybody that did it quit the game. I did it because I wanted to get the rewards. Just make it not work that way. Problem solved. Isn't it crazy? Wow. Content cadence and event. Our goal is to introduce content as fast as we can without having these problems occur. This is a problem. I don't give a fuck about this. I don't care about this because this is a problem that will fix itself. The content cadence is faster than it was in Korea, which means that we will eventually be on the same pace as Korea. It will take probably 6 more months to 8 more months, and then it's going to be the exact same. This is never going to be an issue again. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Let's see here. Our events are in-game version, older events in Korea, which isn't ideal. No, Naruni Racing is great. Just make that all the time. Naruni Racing was really fun. Some of the other ones were not. Looking forward, but we hope this letter becomes the first step in our road to more communication. I do too. A Mokoko pet selection chest. I'm gonna have every single fucking Mokoko board pretty soon. And 50 Phaons. Okay, well that'll solve it. This is nice. I'm happy to see this. But if you want to actually make the game better, just let me know. I will consult for free. I will take time out of my day. I will take a day off of stream. I didn't spend 1,400 hours in your fucking dog shit game for it to die. Stop killing the game and making the time that I invested in your game worthless. So wake the fuck up, look at what the problems are, and listen to the community. It's not hard. Let's read the Twitter. Sorry, the Reddit. Let's see what the community has to say. Mayhem Zerker using Procol. Every pattern shown clearly. 100 million. I had to play this game again. Gatekeeping classes. He's totally right. All right, let's see what Saton says.
Okay, well, the people who gatekeep your Reaper are trash. There you have it. And if you're someone listening and you gatekeep off of class, you are trash. And I hope you take offense to that.
Let me explain why people gatekeep based off of class. Let's say you have these people applying to your group. Who do you not invite? You don't invite the Reaper. Let's lower these numbers. That's the failure rate. Who do you not invite? The Reaper. Do you want to know why you don't invite the Reaper? It's because the game punishes you if they fail. The game makes people gatekeep classes. The players don't do it. Remember, the game is the one that digs the river. The players are simply the water. If you dig the river a certain way, that's where the water's gonna go. That's how it is. It's the game design itself that creates gatekeeping of classes. I hope if anybody from Smilegate or fucking the Amazon, if they watch this, please guys, wake the fuck up. You fucking stop. You just please stop. What are you doing? Please. See that? You're killing the game. See, this graph says that you're killing the game. That's what it means. I'm saying this because I like the game. I want it to improve. I want it to get better. Please take drastic action. Improve it. Rant is pretty much over. Make challenging solo content for people that want to rank their skill. Yeah, they could even make a solo version of Valten or Vicus or something like that. Like, why can't you do that? Because you're lazy, that's why.
여러분, 제 영상을 보러 와주셔서 감사합니다.